Once again, it's on Leon 55 Williams,
Curtis Ball Perkins,
Jerron Buffy Wilson.
You're watching the LCFL Web Show this week, sponsored by Brad Tire. So we finished up week 7, but before we get into those games, we got a little bit of news. You ready to drop that?
Yeah, former MVP of the league, 2-time champ Josh Knight is officially done. He's not with the Steelers anymore. I guess he's focusing on coaching, I guess, his son's team now. So it's a big loss.
Big loss.
That was one of the things we hyped up in the preseason. Very big.
Yeah, I remember we shot breaking news.
Yeah,
right
we
was a Laker game.
We were watching the Laker game and we got news of that, and we shot breaking news, put that up, put it together in like 10 minutes, and it was up on the website. So yeah, that's big. That's huge right there. It's gonna affect the way some of these picks get.
Well, so I heard that Josh was calling a lot of their plays with the Steelers. So how does it affect them as far as?
I mean, Rhino's there though.
No,
really?
Rhino isn't.
Oh, really? Well,
we haven't dropped this?
More breaking news!
Hey! Rhino left after they lost to the Firehearts, I think.
Oh.
Damn. One of the players got a little physical with him. I heard Rhino put hands on him though.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Hey, promote violence on the LCFL Web Show. Let's go.
We just discussing it.
Giving the news. Giving the news. That's big.
So yeah, they're both actually. So now both of the play callers are going. It seems like
everything.
Shabaka, hit us up, man.
Oh, Mark Wilson. Good luck.
It's like Mark's a bad quarterback.
Mark's a good quarterback.
Yeah, Mark's a good quarterback.
Good quarterback. All right, so go ahead and jump into week 7. The games that went down. First game, we talk about Trojans and Mad Dogs, which actually sounded like one of the games of the weeks. Like it sounded like a really.
Can I say it? Jesus and Cleats, he came through. Thank you, Celestine. Hook my picks up. My boy came through in the clutch.
Mad Dogs were winning 28-14 at one point.
Didn't he say it was like 30?
Third quarter. It was like third.
No. It was 28-14 at one point in the game.
Third quarter.
And Trojans came back tied at 28-28, and then Celestine ran a punt back to the house to win the game.
Jesus and Cleats.
So big ups. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big ups, Trojans.
That's big for Trojans.
Good game, Trojans. Mad Dogs, they get a tough game next week as well. So
yeah, man, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks in order. They let a team slip away from them in the closing seconds. I mean, how does that affect the team? Like when you could have been, it's like you could have had the 2 victories, but instead you get 2 losses.
See, them it's kind of like a learning experience though. Like they were not really good last year, so this year they're playing with the Trojans were the champs. Blackhawks were division champs. They just competed with the 2 division champs last year, and they gave them a hell of a game. So it's a learning experience.
It's like right now they're 3-4. They could have been, what was that?
5-2. Very well.
I think that that's gonna come from coaching and let them know that they can't dwell on those L's. They gotta just take that in stride. Learn from the mistakes. Turn it around.
And we got another on the bandwagon of 44. Kami Song. He said he is a beast. There's like 18 people.
Robo's son.
Baby Robo.
Baby Robo. The spawn of Robo. 44 for the Mad Dogs.
All right. Next game up, Lions and Generals.
I think that was my butter money.
No.
That was
this one.
My butter money.
Okay.
Pick of the week.
And you were right. You picked
We picked the Lions with the Generals. 21-0. And I think it kind of broke late was. This one was actually at Cerritos College instead of Moreno Valley, which is a much closer commute, which plays right into the Lions' hands because they got the full squad there. And for the Generals, I mean, this was their Super Bowl because it was
now,
like a lot
I don't
of
think
Lions.
that they would even, unless they play the Eagles, which they don't. I don't see them picking up another victory at all. But that's another story. Next game up, Knights and Titans. Knights win 36-30.
I think.
What is wrong with the Titans?
Do Lions pick the Titans?
All picked the Titans.
All picked the Titans.
It was the one thing I got wrong last week.
What is wrong with the Titans?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I know they had quarterback issues, but defense giving up 30.
Yeah.
What we seeing the defense? I mean, it was like they knew at the time they needed like more physical presence interior, so maybe the Knights. And I heard the Knights got a nice running game from Kevin, so maybe that was it.
All right. Next game up was our game of the week. Cobras and Stallions.
Thank you, Robo. I was on fire last week.
So Cobras win 21-7.
Pick the Stallions.
Yeah.
I did pick
so did I.
I just don't think.
Robo.
I I don't think the Stallions. I seen the tape and it was like very one-sided for all their clips or their wins. And it was like you got fumbles in the end zone and you got nipples taking stuff back 95. I think they're much improved, but I don't think they're prime time yet.
You know, so you think that their 4-1 record is just a fluke? Or 5-1?
I don't think it's a fluke. I just don't think they were ready. I don't think they could beat the Cobras,
You don't think
Kings.
any of the top teams?
And it's funny because the day before the game, Saturday morning, I got a call from Butler, who was actually watching the show Saturday morning. And was just like, he made a mistake. Like, I was like chilling Saturday morning. He called me, like, he made a mistake picking the Stallions against the Cobras. The Cobras are going to beat them. And I was like, well, it's too late now. Yeah,
but it was a good game though. 21-7. I mean,
It's not a blow. I think they're.
it was adequate.
All right.
I mean, they were
Next game on tap.
Way to keep us on track.
Next game on tap. Firehawks and Cardinals. Firehawks win
61-0.
61-0.
Not much you can say about that.
It was actually, you know,
Beast of the week.
Yeah, beast of the week. We didn't say. And you
Butter
know what?
money,
It was kind of one of
beast
those
of the
things where it's
week.
like, you know what I mean? Like, they already played them once. They know about them.
And they beat him the first time, bro.
Yeah, so.
61-0.
But after the game, I talked to Coach JJ, and apparently that running game is on track. Brother Craigston is putting up numbers, and he's got that offense rolling, from what I hear.
That's it. 61 points. It seems like it.
Yeah.
Defense help up.
I know it may score once.
Oh yeah, it did score one.
But yeah, I do know that. He said that offense is putting up numbers.
I've been in with them hogs up front, man. They needing a good running game.
Alright. So next game on tap was the 5-7-5 game.
Y'all thought we was gonna break up. Forget you, J Hall. Hell,
Wow.
believe.
Let's not get your personal beast in this. I don't get mine in it.
Blackhawks win 26-14. Real close game. It was a lot closer than what we all expected it to be, except for this guy. But it was a lot closer. And you know what? I'm not even gonna come on here and make excuses about anything. Anything. We can say up and down like all day long, this and that, but it doesn't matter.
We won. Ha!
Exactly.
It wasn't if it's by 100 or it's by 12. Certain people, we won.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
From sincerely, Mr. Non-Factor. Except I start on a 6-1 team.
5-4.
Whatever. We'll be 6-1.
Alright.
Stop slamming the damn table.
I started last. 3 games.
Alright.
Anyway, next game. Well,
No, wait. I'm saying it was a good game. Okay.
There we go.
That's all we're gonna say. I mean,
Okay.
certain things were said.
We talking about I banged on you? I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Now you can move on.
It's sustenance.
I can't say the Dolphins online dirty. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, and horse
Shut
collar
up!
talk. Right
Shut up!
speaking of horse collar hawk, what do you have to say to the man? He was talking all that noise about him today,
What?
on last week's show, and then you come out and then you injure him. What do you have to say to him?
First of all, you guys are rookies. Okay? Me and him, we had a polite conversation before he scored his interception touchdown. I talked to him, he said, "You weren't supposed to catch me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna catch you." That's me, when I get the chance. Just so happens, he gets the ball on kick return, I chase him down, he tries to stiff arm me, I grab him by the arm and by the pad on the other side. The rule for a horse collar is that you gotta be inside the pads. Alright? I wasn't inside the pads. Now it was an ugly tackle, but I caught him. He rolled his knee up.
Did the rest call horse collar?
The refs called horse collar because our refs are suck. Okay?
Oh, they was up for y'all because they're like, oh, let's not start the play clock until they
No, that's
when y'all got in formation with 12 people.
We're running long. We're running long. We're
That
running
was
long.
bad.
Yeah.
We're running long.
That
We're running
was
long.
bad.
I didn't even get set with 12 people.
Right to get better. I'm sorry. I wanted number 4 for you this weekend.
No, you aren't. Tyree's wearing number 4.
Talking about on my jersey, man, like a little decal.
You're an idiot. No, you're not. Next game
It's gonna be a
was
piece of line.
next game was Kings and the Eagles. No
Beastin'
surprises.
of the week number 2.
No surprises. King won 52-0.
I want them Chipotle burritos. They sponsored by South. Can you stop that?
Straight up. Big ups Kings, man. Y'all doing big things out there in Vegas, man. Straight up. Sponsored by Chipotle.
Yeah, I love Chipotle.
Go out there and watch the Kings play the
Wait, when did this
Ravens this weekend.
I seen it on Twitter. I got the owner.
Go out and watch the Kings. And the
First
Raiders.
100?
First 100 fans get a free Chipotle burrito.
Really?
I might skip the game. Just
I was just about to say something like, do they get like free Chipotle burritos? They score like 100 points or something like
First
that.
100 fans get a free Chipotle burrito.
What?
So what we're gonna do now?
that's what I'm saying.
I want to Vegas.
What we're gonna do now? We're gonna
Burrito.
we'll go to commercial. We'll be right back. More LCFL Live Show.